Hello, it's Brian here. Today, talking about the San Francisco 49ers in this one predicted game between us and the Seattle Seahawks happening this Saturday in San Francisco. I'm excited for this matchup. I hope you guys are as well. Wildcard weekend, we are the first game on a Saturday, 4:30 Eastern time. I hope you guys are ready for that one. I definitely am. This is the start of the Super Bowl run. Hopefully we can get another nice win against the Seattle Seahawks. Third time we're playing them this year, similar to last year where we played the LA Rams in the NFC Championship game. We're playing Seattle in the wild card game. I hope you guys are ready for this one. We want to see a Brock Purdy versus Geno Smith matchup again. Could be really compelling. I mean, every time it's these two playing, there's always something crazy going on in this game. Anything can happen. I know the 49ers are a better team on paper, definitely on paper. On the field, you never know what happens on any given, I should say, Saturday in this case. Let's get into it. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Nothing too crazy for me. Update about Damar Hamlin, Buffalo Bills. He's doing really well. I think he's back in Buffalo. Very good news right there. I'm glad that everything worked out well for him. Best wishes to him, definitely, wherever he does right now. I think he'll be in attendance for that game against the Dolphins this week. That's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully he does celebrate with them because, I mean, this was just awesome of what happened from everything from almost tragedy to being able to make it all the way, making hopefully a full recovery. That is just awesome to hear, and that's really good news for what we need in this world, right? But anyways, let's get into this game. I'm excited for this 49ers and Seahawks matchup. Before I can get the videos started per usual, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. I have a brand new podcast out. If you guys want to check it out, link will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much. Let's get this started. 49ers versus Seahawks wildcard game. Prediction time, who is going to win this one? Alright, so looking at this game, the 49ers did win the previous two meetings this year. The first time we swept Seattle, I think since 2011. It's been a long time, and it was an awesome feeling to do that for once. Hopefully the 49ers can do it for the third time this year and beat Seattle. Always hard to beat somebody for the third time in a row. Seattle, I'm pretty sure they're going to be looking at a lot of film, a lot of stuff that they did wrong in their first two meetings and make adjustments. We'll see what that leads us to. The 49ers, good news for them. They have a lot of guys coming back in this lineup. We saw Elijah Mitchell, we saw Deebo Samuel come back for the game against Arizona in the last game. Surprisingly, I didn't do a prediction video. That was the first time I did not do one in a few years, but with the whole Damar Hamlin thing, it was kind of hard to make one. I wanted to make sure he was okay. We all know about the good news now. Looking at that game, 49ers dominating that one. They essentially just were doing whatever they wanted against Arizona. Now they blew it all up. Cliff Kingsbury got fired. Steve Keim, the general manager, he stepped down. Pretty much got fired, but I think he had some health issues, but still, it wasn't going to work out anyways, and they're looking to rebuild after a tumultuous few years in Arizona, although they did make the playoffs, I think, during the COVID year or last year. I'm not 100%, but they were not in great shape for the past few years under Kingsbury. But anyways, going to this game, 49ers having a lot of players coming back. That's very good news. Brock Purdy, I think the world's going to be all over him to see what he does in these playoff games. Can he win the big one? Can he be the first rookie quarterback to lead a team to the Super Bowl? A lot of great speculation, a lot of great stories right there. Hopefully Brock is up for the pressure because everybody's going to be watching him. Hopefully he has a really great run like a Kurt Warner 1999 with the Rams. That would be an awesome story right there. But getting ahead of myself, we're talking about this game right now. Brock, he's playing really well in these whole games. I think he's the first quarterback since like Dan Marino to score at least 2 touchdowns in his first few starts. That is really good news right there. He's not just dinking and dunking and stuff like that. He's actually making plays and being a playmaker. That's what we're looking for in a quarterback. As much as I love Jimmy Garoppolo, as much as everything he's done for us in San Francisco, the president right now is in good hands with Brock Purdy, and I'm excited for what he can do in this game against Seattle for a second time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Defensively, haven't even talked about them. Very good shape. D'Amico Ryans, he's probably going to be gone after this playoff run. Unfortunately, he's probably going to get a great opportunity to be a head coach, and whatever happens to him, I wish him the best wherever he goes, and definitely be covering that wherever he goes after this offseason. Looking at that defense, still a dominant defense. I know they had an off game against the Raiders a few weeks ago, but that was probably because they partied too hard during New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, whatever you want to call it. Arizona, they came back, absolutely dominated David Blow, whoever the quarterback was for Arizona. That was weird right there. They were on their fourth string quarterback. The defense is just playing absolutely dominant, and they have been for the most part during this 10-game winning streak. Crazy, 10-game winning streak. Wow, amazing right there. 49ers, as much as they are pretty much the favorites to win this game, and they're the better team in my opinion on paper. Seattle, You never know what happens with them. Sometimes they could be awesome. Sometimes they can suck. Most of the time they've been all right this year. They made some great plays. I mean, considering the fact that they were starting over from Russell Wilson to Geno Smith early in the year, nobody thought they were going to do anything, including myself. I thought they were going to be just decent, but not like they were winning 10 plus games all year, but they made it to the playoffs. Very great accomplishment right there. Gotta give props to Geno Smith for what he's done in Seattle. Good guy to cheer for, just like Brock Purdy. I mean, these guys are just coming out of nowhere, doing really, really well, and the future's bright for Seattle, as much as I hate to say that, because they have the number 5 overall pick from Denver. A top 5 pick. Crazy. They made the playoffs and they have a top 5 pick. Wow, Denver, you really screwed the pooch that badly with Russell Wilson. But anyways, Seattle, their defense is still questionable. A lot of plays and stuff like that. Offensively, it's like the only chance for them to do anything. But they do have to go up against our vaunting defense. That's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Seattle, they're the underdogs. But every time they play against the 49ers, it's always coming down to like the last minute or something like that. Even with Geno Smith and company, always something exciting. As much as I want this to be a blowout game and blow Seattle out of the water, I don't know. Playoffs are always different feeling, different setting. Hopefully the 49ers are not going to fall into the trap of being overhyped or anything like that. They're a really good team. I know they're a good team. I expect them to play like a good team for this game. But if I had to pick a team to win this one, I'm definitely picking San Francisco in this one because of the fact that the roster is just so stacked. Everybody's coming back at the right time, and it just feels right. I know that's kind of a lame cop-out answer, but it just feels right with this team right now. 10-game winning streak, playing really, really well for the most part during this winning streak, and it's no fluky wins like the Minnesota Vikings or anything like that. They're actually playing good football and being consistent with it. I have a lot of faith in them in this one. Seattle, they've had a great run. In my opinion, they exceeded everyone's expectations, and they also have a bright future, but I think this game will go to the 49ers in this one for all you Seattle fans. That's pretty much it, you guys. 49ers moving on to the divisional round. Another home playoff game against whoever. Don't know yet. Probably either Minnesota or New York. We'll see what happens then. Excited for this matchup. Always nice to play an NFC West Division rival matchup. We'll see where it leads us to. Please let me know what you guys think about this whole game. Who do you have winning this wild card matchup? Please let me know in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. It's going to help you out a lot. I hope to catch you guys up this week when I talk more about this game. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day.